Oh no! Doc Owen here with Action Figure Times. Today we're going to be looking at the Masters of the Universe. Got some cool things coming up in Masters of the Universe on MattyCollector.com. Today we're actually going to be looking at the Panthor figure, which is the April Eternia Club figure. He comes shipped to you in this nice protected box. When you start looking at his packaging, though, you can see him here. I like how it's got the nice window in there, so you can really get a good look at inside. It's got a top window, so you can look down on the inside of it. This side, you can get a good look at his face sculpt, and then, of course, his tail. Now, this Dylynx cub, or he was found as a cub by Keldor originally, before he became Skeletor. Looks real nice. Got you a little bit of bio here with some of the other figures. Now, when you start opening this up, there's a piece of tape there and a piece of tape right down here. You want to know that so that if you want to be neat about your packaging or unpackaging him instead of ripping them open like I normally do. He slides out just like this. On the back, we've got some of our these are not normal twist ties, they're the cloth fabric ones. Now, how many of you out there are Eternity Club members? Do you really like these? I mean, this, you know, I guess in one way this would be considered, oh, it's got some ties across the bottom. In one way, this would be considered not just another figure, but he'd actually be considered a vehicle, wouldn't he? Because, I mean, this is what, what's his name rides around on, Skeletor. I had a little trouble with the strings at the bottom trying to get him out. As I start to pull him out, I noticed that there's a little plastic thing on the horn of his saddle. And he's got another little plastic thing right here in his ears. Come on out of here, Panthor. Man, he's got a lot of joints in here. There we go. All right. There we go. Now, and his helmet was right down on the inside of there. Now, right away, looking at him, I got to pull some plastic off of him. I like how jointed he is. I mean, if you look at this, I mean, his legs move back and forth. His legs have multiple articulation. There, I mean, even with his paw, his ankle. I mean, that's really. Didn't mean to show you his butt there. Okay, so I mean, that's a lot of articulation. I'm actually very surprised. Like I said, I've never seen one of these before. The belt looks like it is, or the saddle looks like it is detachable, and you can kind of see underneath him. He's got a joint right in there that you can that he'll move around a little bit. See that right there? So you know, oh, he's got the. You can kind of see it almost slides off of him, and that's kind of neat. Oh, yeah, there we go. I mean, you can get some pretty good action going on here. Now the head moves good up and down, side to side. Again, we've got some good joints up in the front. Man, this is a very well articulated figure. I'm actually pretty impressed with this. So let's see how hard it is to slide this thing back onto him. Now, if he's going out to battle and he's going to be fighting Cringer, he's got on this side. I don't have to look on. On this side as well. This is actually a stirrup that you can hook Skeletor's feet to, right there. And there's a matching one on this side. I mean, that's kind of neat. But if you're going to be going out to battle, he's got to have a helmet, right? Everybody's been talking a little bit about this helmet. I mean, he's got a massive helmet. Look at that thing right there. I mean, I don't know why a tiger would want to look, or a panther would want to look like a goat, or I guess technically he's a Dylynx, but it hooks on very well right there in the back. You can kind of see if I can bring in close enough. It's got some hooks where it hooks in right there in the back. That's very cool. I mean, this is a cool figure. This would be worth, you know, Skeletor can come over here and he can jump on and wonder how fast he can get around with that. Let me zoom you out a little bit. Wonder how fast he can. Pardon me, sir. Do you have any Grey Poupon? But this is kind of cool. Actually, I think more of what had happened, it'd be like Toy Guru, next time I want to be flocked. I want some fur. Come on, man. So this is kind of cool. A very well done, more articulation. I'll be honest with you, I'm actually shocked at how much articulation this thing has. It's very neat. You know, normally I give these, or we give them away on the site, you know, the Masters of the Universe toys, because I don't really collect them, but man, this is impressive. I think I'm going to hold on to this. I mean, this is just neat. You know, his tail, you know, I don't know why he'd be wagging his tail, but, you know, he can be walking along with Skeletor, you know. All in all, it's a pretty cool figure. If you're not a Club Eternity subscription member, I don't know how that works, but for all of you that are, you're going to really like this figure. I mean, he's got, I wonder if I can make him pose. Hey, almost. I think if I worked at it, I could actually get into pose. Let's see if we can get his head down there. I think if I try to, no, he's not going to do it that way with his head down. I'm impressed by the paint job. Let's go ahead and pull the saddle off. The saddle, I actually like the, you know, this kind of the distressed look with the multi-paint, different paint applications. It's nice and rigid. It's rigid enough that you can get it on, but flimsy enough you can take it off. It's got a little bit of horns there. I like his, you know, a little bit of his mane right underneath. Let's see if you can get it where you can see it. Yeah, he's got a little bit of mane right there. That's kind of cool. All in all, this is very good. I like the face. I mean, he really looks fierce. I mean, if you ran into this, I mean, you know, you'd turn as white as Skeletor, I guess. I mean, this guy's... Oh, look, even his jaw moves. Look at that. This thing has lots of articulation. So you can be roaring, or you can be, hello there. So this is kind of cool. I do wish his head, well, he kind of can twist, but it looks kind of weird. Looks like he's, you know, what's that? Man, this is a very nice figure. Anyway, there you go. This is the Panthor April Eternity figure. They'll be coming out on or around April 15th. Now, I don't know if you can buy these on April 15th, but if you can, I would get one. This is actually a very, very cool figure. You've got the saddle, you've got the helmet. You don't need the saddle on to attach the helmet. It fits on good over his ears. I mean, that is just a cool, cool figure. Anyway, make sure you check out the pics and the rest of the site. Thanks very much for tuning in. We got some more exciting stuff coming up. Remember, be extraordinary.